For today's video, I will gonna discuss the 30 articles under the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. First, Article 1, Rights to Equality. All human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. They are endowed with reasons and conscience and should act towards one another in a spirit of brotherhood. Ayon sa Article 1, Right to Equality, lahat tayo ay pinanganak na malaya at merong pantay-pantay na dignidad at kalayaan at karapatan. Kahit mayaman ka o mahirap ka, lahat tayo ay pantay-pantay. Lahat tayo ay pinagkalooban ng Diyos ng pag-iisip at konsensya. Lahat tayo ay dapat kumikilos sa espiritu ng kabatiran. Next, Article 2, Freedom from Discriminations. Everyone is entitled to all the rights and freedoms set forth in these declarations without distinction to any kind such as race, color, sex, language, religion, political or other opinion, whether national or social origin, property, or birth or other status. Ayon sa Article 2, Freedom of Discrimination, ang bawat tao ay may karapatan sa lahat ng karapatan. Kahit ano pa ang lahi, kulay, kasarian, lengguwahe, relihiyon, political man o ibang opinion, whether national or social origin, property, birth or other status. Lahat ng tao ay dapat pantay-pantay lamang. Paragraph 2 of Article 2, Freedom of Discrimination. Furthermore, no distinction shall be made on the basis of the political jurisdictional or international status of the country or territory to which a person belongs, whether it be independent, trust, non-self-governing, or under any other limitation of sovereignty. Sinasabi pa dito sa Article 2 na wala talagang distinction. Kahit saan ka pa ng daigdig, kahit mayaman yung bansa mo, hindi yan yung magiging basihan para ma-enjoy mo yung mga karapatan at kalayaan na nakapaloob sa Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Next is Article 3, Right to Security of a Person. Everyone has the right to life, liberty, and security of a person. Lahat ay may karapatang mabuhay, maging malaya at maging ligtas. Ang buntis, bawal niyang ipalaglag ang kanyang anak. Dahil ang bata ay may karapatan ng mabuhay, maging ligtas at maging malaya. Next is the Article 4, Freedom from Slavery. No one shall be held in slavery or servitude slavery, and the slave shall be prohibited in all their forms. Wala daw dapat managot at gawing alipin, ayon sa Article 4, Freedom of Slavery. Next is the Article 5, Freedom from Inhuman Treatment. No one shall be subjected to torture or to cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment or punishment. Ayon sa Article 5, wala daw dapat tao o kahit yung mga preso ay hindi dapat binubugbog or tinutorture. Hindi dapat sila pinagmamalupitan kasi bawat tao ay may pantay-pantay na karapatan. Next is the Article 6, Right to Legal Recognitions. Everyone has the right to be recognized as a person before the law. Ang bawat isa ay may karapatang kilalanin bilang tao sa mata ng batas. Kahit mahirap ang tao, hindi dapat siya tinitignan as a mahirap. Tinitignan dapat siya as a tao. Next is the Article 7, right to equality before the law. All are equal before the law and are entitled without any discriminations to equal protecting of the law. All are entitled to equal protecting against any discrimination in violating of this declaration and against any incitement to such discrimination. Lahat ng tao ay pantay-pantay sa mata ng batas. Walang diskriminasyon pagdating sa proteksyon ng batas. Kung paano tratuhin ang mayaman, ganun din dapat ang mahirap. Dahil hindi naman makikita ang halaga ng tao sa kanilang bulsa. Lahat dapat tayo ay pantay-pantay. Next is the Article 8, right to remedy by competent tribunal. Everyone has the right to an effective remedy by the competent national tribunals for acts violating the fundamental rights granted to him by constitutional or by law. According to Article 9, ang bawat isa ay dapat may karapatan para sa epektibong remedyo ng ating magagaling na national tribunals para sa mga akto na lumabag sa fundamentals na karapatan na pinakaloob ng ating batas. Next is the Article 9, freedom from arbitrary legal prosecutions. No one shall be subjected to arbitrary arrest, detention, or exile. According to Article 9, wala daw tao na dapat makaranas ng arbitrary arrest or should I say na ma-arrest no ng walang dahilan. Next is the Article 10, right to fair public hearing. Everyone is entitled in full equality to in fair and public hearing by an independent and impartial tribunal in the determination of his rights and obligation of any criminal charge against him. According to Article 10, ang bawat isa daw ay may karapatan para sa pantay-pantay at pampublikong mga pagdinig ng mga malaya at walang bias na tribunal para alamin ang mga karapatan at mga obligasyon at mga posibleng kaso na laban sa kanila. Next is the Article 11, right to be considered innocent until proved guilty. Everyone charged with a penal offense has the right to be presumed innocent until proved guilty. According to law, in a public trial at which he has had all the guarantees necessary for his defense. According to Article 11, bawat akusado daw ay may karapatan na ipagpalagay ng batas bilang inosente hanggat hindi napapatunayan sa ating hukuman. Ibig sabihin, kapag kinasuhan yung isang tao, hanggat wala pang final judgment na nagsasabi na siya ay guilty dun sa ginawa niyang krimen, na inakusa laban sa kanya, siya ay pinagpapalagay ng ating batas bilang inosente. Next, Article 12, freedom from interference. No one shall be subjected to arbitrary interference with his privacy, family, home, or corresponding, nor to attacks upon his honor and reputations. Um, Everyone has the right to the protection of the law against such interference or attacks. According to Article 12, wala daw tao na dapat pinakikilaman ang kanyang pribadong buhay, ang kanyang pamilya, bahay, or kung ano man ang mahalagang bagay sa tao. Kasi ang bawat tao ay may karapatan din sa ilalim ng batas para maprotektahan ang kanyang pribadong buhay. Next is the Article 13, right to free movement. Everyone has the right to freedom of movement and resident within the borders of each state. According to Article 13, ang bawat isa daw ay may karapatan o kalayaan na mamili kung saan niya gustong manirahan. Halimbawa ako, gusto kong manirahan sa Maynila. Hanggat walang nagsasabing na batas na bawal akong manirahan doon, pwede akong manirahan sa Maynila. Next is the Article 14, right to asylum from prosecutions. Everyone has the right to see and to enjoy in other countries asylum from prosecutions. Sabi sa Article 14, ang bawat tao daw ay may karapatan para pumunta sa ibang bansa at pwede ring humingi ng tulong kung palagayin niya ay inapi siya ng kanyang sariling bansa. Next is the Article 15, right to a nationality. Everyone has the right to a nationality. According to Article 15, ang bawat isa ay may karapatan sa kanyang pagkamamayan. Halimbawa, kung gusto niyang maging Pilipino, pwede siyang convert bilang Pilipino kung isa siyang Amerikano. Basta kailangan niya lang na sumunod sa batas at wala daw pwedeng pagkaitan ang tao sa kanyang pagkamamayan. Hindi siya pwedeng pagbawalan kung anong gusto niya sa kanyang buhay. Next is the Article 16, right to marriage. Men and women of full age without any limitation due to race, nationality, or religion have the right to marry and to found a family. They are entitled to equal rights as to marriage during marriage and its dissolution. According to Article 16, ang lahat ng lalaki at babae na nasa tamang edad dito sa Pilipinas, ang ating family code ay kailangan 18 years old pataas ay pwede nang mag-asawa. Nag-aasawa ang tao kapag nasa tamang edad na. Sila ay may karapatang magpakasal at bumuo ng sariling pamilya. Next is the Article 17, right to own property. Everyone has the right to own property alone as well as in association with others. So, according to Article 17, ang bawat isa ay may karapatan na mag-angkin ng kanyang ari-arian na mag-isa o kaya naman magkaroon ng co-ownership. Next, Article 18, freedom of belief. Everyone has the right to freedom of thought, conscience, and religion. This right includes the freedom to change religion or belief, and the freedom, either alone or in community with others and in public or private, to manifest his religion or belief in teaching, practice, and practice worship and observance. According to Article 18, ang bawat isa ay may karapatang maging malaya pagdating sa kanyang pag-iisip, sa kanyang konsensya, at sa kanyang paniniwalang relihiyon. Ibig sabihin, yung tao, may karapatan siyang mamili kung anong relihiyon ang gusto niya at kung ano ang paniniwalaan niya. Next, Article 19, Freedom of Speech. Everyone has the right to freedom of opinion and expression. These rights includes freedom to hold opinions without interference and to seek, receive, and impart information and ideas through any media and regardless of frontiers. According to Article 19, ang bawat isa ay may karapatang maging malaya pagdating sa kanyang pagbibigay ng sariling pananaw or opinion. Walang pwedeng magbawal sa kanya dahil karapatan ng tao ang magbigay ng kanyang sariling opinion. Next, Article 20, Right to Peaceful Assembly and Association. Everyone has the right to freedom of peaceful assembly and association. So, according to Article 19, ang bawat isa ay may karapatang maging malaya pagdating sa mapayapang pagtitipon. Halimbawa, nais mong gumawa ng meeting or gusto mong mag-rally. Pwede nyo namang gawin yon basta mapayapa at hindi kayo lumalabag sa batas. Next is Article 21, Right to Participate in Government. Everyone has the right to take part in the government of his country directly or through freely chosen representatives. According to Article 21, ang bawat isa ay may karapatan na makialam sa pamahala ng kanyang gobyerno sa kanyang bansa. At pwede din siyang mamili kung sinong gusto niyang lumuklok sa or mamuno sa gobyerno. Next is Article 22, Right to Social Security. Everyone as a member of society has the right to social security and entitled to realization through national effort and international cooperation in its accordance with the organization and resources of each states of the economic, social, and cultural rights indispensable for his dignity and the free development of his personality. According to Article 22, ang bawat isa bilang miyembro ng ating lipunan ay may karapatan para sa social security or should I say yung economic, social, and cultural rights na importante at kailangan talaga pagdating sa pagpreserba ng dignidad ng tao ay naiisa sa katuparan nila. Next is Article 23, Right to Desirable Employment. Everyone has the right to work to free choice of employment, to just and favorable condition of work, and to protection against unemployment. According to Article 23, ang bawat isa ay may karapatan na magtrabaho at pumili ng kanyang trabaho at magtrabaho sa mabuti at maayos na kondisyon ng kanyang pinagtatrabuhan at maprotektahan laban sa pagkawalan ng trabaho. Next is Article 14, Right to Rest. Everyone has the right to rest and leisure, including reasonable limitation of work hours and periodic holidays with pay. According to Article 24, Ang bawat isa ay may karapatang magpahinga. Kailangan din ng manggagawa ng day off. Huwag pagtrabahuhin yung tao na sumusobra sa oras at kailangan itong bayaran ng tama. Next, Article 25. Right to adequate living standards. Everyone has the right to a standard of living adequate for the health and well-being of himself and of his family, including food, clothing, housing, and medical care and necessary social services, and the right to security in the event of unemployment, sickness, disability, widowhood, old age, or other lack of livelihood in circumstance beyond his control. According to Article 25, ang bawat isa ay may karapatan sa standard of living, or should I say, kumpleto siya sa kanyang kailangan, tulad ng pagkain, damit, bahay, at iba pa. Next is Article 26, Right to Education. Everyone has the right to education. Education shall be free at least in the elementary and fundamental stages. Elementary education shall be compulsory. Technically and professionally, education shall be made generally available, and higher education shall be equally accessible to all on the basis of merit. According to Article 26, ang bawat tao ay may karapatan para makapag-aral kahit hanggang elementary lamang. Kasi may mga taong hindi nakapag-aral, hindi nila alam kung paano isulat ang kanilang pangalan at hindi rin sila marunong magbasa. Next is Article 27, right to participate and enjoy the culture of one's community. Everyone has the right to freely participate in the cultural life of community, to enjoy the arts, and to share in scientific advancement and its benefits. So, according to Article 27, ang bawat isa ay may karapatan daw na pumili na makipagpaligsahan sa cultural life ng isang community para ma-enjoy or ma-experience yung pagbabahagi ng scientific advancement and its benefits. Next is Article 28, right to realization of this declaration. Everyone is entitled to a social international order in which the rights and freedoms set forth in this declaration can be fully realized. According to Article 28, ang bawat isa ay may karapatan sa social and international order na kung saan ang mga karapatan at kalayaan na nakapaloob sa Universal Declaration of Human Rights ay kailangan maipatutupad. Next is Article 29, duties to community. Everyone has duties to the community in which alone the free and full development of his personality is possible. According to Article 29, ang bawat isa ay may obligasyon sa kanyang komunidad. The last one is the Article 30, freedom from interference in above rights. Nothing in this declaration may be interpreted as implying or any state, group, or person any rights to engage in any activity or to perform any act aimed at the destruction of any of the rights and freedom set forth herein. So, according to Article 30, sabi dito, wala daw sa Universal Declaration of Human Rights na pwedeng interpretin na nagsasabing kahit na anong estado, bansa o grupo at kahit sinong tao ay may karapatan para gamitin ang Universal Declaration of Human Rights para sa pagsira ng mga karapatan at kalayaan na nakalagay dito. Hindi mo pwedeng abusuhin ng karapatan na ipinagkaloob sa'yo. Ang bawat karapatan ay may kanya-kanyang limitasyon.